fully see. My last case opened in me a new fear, a real fear, a fear of myself, of what I am, and of what I've always been. All that I was is now lost. Hope, purpose, pleasure, all meaningless. I now walk in the shadows between worlds, and it is there I have finally glimpsed upon what lives in the dark corners of the earth.
I like the way you smile at me, baby. I like the way you smile at me, baby. So
Robert, this had better be good. What's the beef?
Sorry, Jack. We had to call. This fellow will only talk to you. Name's Victor Holt.
Don't know any Victor.
He's the leader of this weird cult that moved in here a few months back. Got about 20 followers. They've been causing trouble all over town. Stealing, going through folks' trash, hanging around outside people's homes at all hours. No one ever presses charges, though. They're a screwy bunch. They've got the locals scared. So tonight, we were just passing, doing the normal rounds, when we heard gunshots fired from their property.
Gunshots? Hang on there. No one said anything about gunshots. Who have we got out here?
Just me, Nichols, and a few new recruits.
Well, that's just great. Lead the way, Robert. I better check out this crazy gang of yours. How you doing, kid?
Good, sir. Is it true what they say about you?
Depends on what they're saying.
That you've cracked cases, where there was no evidence.
You shouldn't believe everything you hear.
Right.
Jack, Officer Nichols will brief you at the top. Be careful.
What's taking him so long? Something must be wrong.
I think I saw him with Officer Armstrong. Just take it easy.
We're wide open here.
It's okay. I've got you covered. I don't like this. Something's not right.
Something's not right. Nothing's right about this.
Evening, Jack. Glad you could join the freak show.
How's it looking, Henry?
I don't like this one bit, Jack. Check the alley on the right. Victor Holt's over there in the shadows. He's waiting for you.
Can we trust him?
Nope, but we've got you covered. You better take it slowly, though. They're a bit twitchy.
As I continue to translate the narcotic fragments, I become more and more eager to contact my Yithian masters. These beings truly are gods to us. Their intellect and knowledge surpasses ours in ways impossible to comprehend. I know now just how insignificant mankind is in the universe, a doomed and simple species thrown up as a side effect of an experiment by the elder things. It is a blessing that such flawed creatures as ourselves have such a short and limited future.
Die, you pathetic bastards!
That symbol's strange. Looks almost like a flaming eye. I should take a closer look.
Don't shoot. I'm unarmed.
Ah, we've been expecting you, Mr. Walt.
Damn, he recognized me, and it sounded like he was going to get on the level with what's going on in this joint. It's unlocked. I don't understand. I mean, all of these photos. All of them. There must be some kind of mistake. Why would they want me here? It must be an old case. Something I've forgotten. Some screwball with a grudge, maybe. Think. I've gotta think. There are definitely some strange sounds coming from this side of the room. Shit, that did not sound good. Well, that's just swell. He's dead. The beam must have fallen and crushed his skull. Dead bodies, and plenty of them. Something dreadful has been going on down here. Good God! What the hell is all this? Ah! It's too hot to pick up. Oh, shit! At least he's out of his misery. The crystal's still warm. This tunnel feels like it's gonna collapse at any moment. It's a similar shape to the slot upstairs. It's been more than 6 years since I entered that strange house in Boston. But to me, it was just 5 months ago. Amnesia, the doctors called it, probably brought on by acute mental stress. I remember investigating the far side of the library. There was screaming. According to the police report, they had searched the house for hours, only to find me later collapsed on the floor. When my eyes opened and I spoke, my colleagues recoiled in fear. There was something unnatural in my voice and blank gaze. They committed me to Arkham Asylum, where I was diagnosed with severe schizophrenia. As it became clear that I presented no danger to either myself or others, I was released from the asylum's care. I have learned little of my activities in the 6 years that followed. The accounts I've been able to piece together show much of my time was spent in travel and study. I maintained a fanatical infatuation with the occult, delving deep into volumes concerning witch cults and dark legends, often in languages unfamiliar to my own. When I reawakened 5 months ago, exactly 6 years after entering that house in Boston, no trace was left of what had been a secondary personality. I was myself again, or at least what I believed myself to be. Return to normal life has been a painful process. In recent days, my dreams have been plagued by cosmic landscapes, and I've become fearful of my own reflection. I am beginning to remember things from that day, more than 6 years past, that I've told no one else.
Jack Walters.
Hello, Mr. Walters. My name's Arthur Anderson. I need your help finding a missing person.
I don't take that kind of job.
Did you get my package?
Hold on. What exactly do you want from me, Mr. Anderson?
It's one of my store managers, you see. Brian's his name. Brian Burnham. Nice lad. He disappeared recently from the First National grocery store in Innsmouth.
Innsmouth? Never heard of it.
It's a small fishing town on the coast, not far from Arkham. I'd like to see you in person before you leave.
Hold on there a minute. I didn't agree to take this what the hell? I'll be here all day anyway. Driver, how far to the stop?
It's almost there. I'll drop you at the town square of Innsmouth.
Why lock the gates?
Keeps out wanderers looking for work. We don't want those folks like that interfering with our affairs.
Is the bus from Arkham always this empty?
Aye, and we prefers it that way. Not many come to Innsmouth.
But what about trade? Surely the port needs business.
Innsmouth has the means to look after her own. This is it, stranger. End of the line.
That way's blocked by a police line. Excuse me, Constable. Jack Walters.
Robes. Alien robes. What you want?
Could you help out a stranger to this fine port?
Are you being funny?
No, not at all. I'm after directions to the First National. I hear they have a store in town.
Innsmouth don't take too kindly to them from out of town. Get lost, stranger.
Chit-chatting to him's gonna get me no place fast. Evening, Constable.
Constantly, I'm busy. No time for talking to strangers.
I'm Detective Jack Walters. I've been hired by the regional manager of the First National.
And I'm Constable Burt, and I'm the law around these parts, and I'm still not talking to you. Now get lost. Move along, outsider.
That fellow was just stringing me along with a lot of nothing about nothing. The glass has been broken, and there's scratch marks on the wood. Strange. Why would Brian force entry when he had a set of keys? Looks like the door was forced open, and there's scratch marks on the wood. These scratch marks look like they were made by some kind of animal. Strange. There's a bottle of bootleg rum and a wooden handle. It looks like I need some sort of lifting handle to get it open.
Whoever's down there, you can rock.
I can feel the air through holes in the brickwork here. Nothing of interest. The walls collapsed. It must have already been badly damaged on one side.
Hello, Jack.
Do I know
Lucas Mackey. Sorry to startle you. Innsmouth doesn't get a lot of visitors. New names spread fast. What are you doing in town, Jack? Hear about the missing Burnham boy?
you? Not bad. I'm a private detective. My client's a friend of the Burnhams.
Seen the latest press from Arkham? Your boy's been quite busy.
What about you, Mackie? You're obviously not a local. What's your business in town?
True enough, Jack. Nothing too exciting, I'm sorry to say. I'm a government factory inspector. They posted me in this rotten hole to check over the old Marsh refinery. Speaking of which, I've got an appointment with the manager, Jacob Marsh.
Okay, maybe I'll catch you later. That's the first friendly face I've seen in this damn town. But I've been in this business long enough to know he's hiding something.
You better keep your trap shut.
I won't tell him anything.
A bold, brave crew in an ocean blue, and a ship that loves the lives, with a good wine piping, with a good wind piping merrily in the Towland's gallant mast. Ah, my boys, these are the joys of the noble and the brave, who love a life in the tempest strife, and a home on the mountain wave. When the driving rain of the hurricane puts the lights of the lighthouse out, and the growling thunder sounds his gong, and the whirlwinds bow. Who's that there? Oh, can you spare a few pennies, young mister? I can give you something for your generosity.
Who are you?
Zadok, that be my name, though too few years it now. Zadok Allen.
Do you know a Brian Burnham?
Just a young'un. Worked over the store. He's gone. Killed, I reckon.
Killed? What makes you think that?
Them's from out of town running a store. Taking business from the Order of Dagon. They'd not accept that.
What else can you tell me about this port?
You just bring old Zadok a bottle of something nice, and old Zadok will fill your ears. Why, you're uncommonly kind, young feller. Here'll be a little something in gratitude that might help you in your search. Now you be calling me crazy. Like them that's thar rumorin' and anchorin' in Ipswich. But old Zadok's seen all manner of wicked things since before you was born. Old Captain Obed where it all began. Telling desperate folks they'd orter get better gods. Them's that'd answer their prayers.
Didn't the Christian folk of Innsmouth object to such blasphemy?
Aye, they did. It were around 46 that many folks in town were done with Obed and his ways. And all that wild preaching and too many missing, you see. A party of good folk followed Captain Obed's crowd out to the reef. Shots were fired. Next day, Obed and 30 of his followers were in jail. And for weeks all were quiet, till that artful night of 46. Them's out outside reckon out it being a riot. But I'd seen them. Swarms of them.
Look, old man, I don't have time to listen to these fishing tales.
Was a massacre. The jail thrown open. Mounds of the dead and the dying. Shooting and screaming and shouting all across the town square. Come morning, the mess was cleaned up. Old Obed and his family takes charge, they did. Folks were told to keep shy as strangers if we were knowing what was good for us.
Zadok, who did all this? Who did all...
Said the old captain was now deeper in debt to his heathen gods. They were hankering for more than just sacrificing. Obed told folks they had to take the oaths of Dagon.
What the hell are these oaths?
You just asked old Wes about oaths of Dagon. Aye, he'd take the third oath. Just head over to his hole in the Dog Street. Then you'll see, for definite.
He's given me a key to the town poorhouse. It could come in handy.
Mr. Walters, I must speak with you.
It's Jack. And is there anyone in Innsmouth who doesn't know my name?
My name's Rebecca Lawrence, and unless you want to join Innsmouth's long list of missing, I'd urge you to follow me.
Missing, huh? Like Burnham?
Of that, I'm not sure. You'd be better off asking the Billingham's daughter, Ruth. She was dating Brian.
What? Who's Ruth?
up quickly. You have to follow me. It's not wise to be seen talking to outsiders. Jack, Innsmouth is a strange place. There are things that have no business being here. Foul, reeking things.
Strange? Trust me, I'm good with strange.
That remains to be seen, but I can help you. My father discovered this strange sign while studying an old manuscript. It seems to ward off the more unusual elements in Innsmouth. Whenever you find one, you can use it to find a moment of sanctuary. Now, I must leave before we're seen together.
I've seen that eye-like symbol somewhere before, but never surrounded by a star.
If I see you without fire, I'll report you to order.
Oh, don't say nothing.
Since old Lady Warren's passed away, the food is rotten, but we'll die soon enough.
What are you looking at there, old-timer?
Nothing. I'm just looking. What you doing in old Warren's house, young feller? This hole is for the broke and the dying.
I'm trying to find Dock Street.
It's out back of the house. Everything in Innsmouth is rotten and dying. Windows boarded up, and all sorts of curious barking and crawling around black cellars and attics. How'd you like to be living in a town like this, feller?
I've been to more welcoming places. I don't think he's been outdoors for years. He isn't gonna know anything. Hello there, little lady.
Hi, sir.
Are your parents at home?
Daddy's at work and Mummy's upstairs in the attic. She's been bad.
I see. So, what's your name, little lady?
Ramona?
Well, Ramona, could you get your mommy for me?
Nope. Mummy bites. Daddy says we've got to keep her up there for her own good.
Excuse me?
When I go near the door, she growls. I don't love Mummy like I love my daddy.
You don't say. Ramona, I really need to speak to your daddy. Do you know when he'll be home?
Soon, I think. You can wait inside if you like. Daddy won't mind. I'm drawing pictures with my crayons.
That would be great. Thanks. I should check the place over while I've got the chance. What are you drawing, Ramona?
Pictures of Mummy and Daddy.
It's a recent family photo. The corner's been torn off. I can only see Thomas and Ramona Waits in the picture. Nothing of interest. Oh, God. No.
They've taken the last thing I loved away from me.
I'm sorry. I didn't realize what was up there. What the hell was that thing?
There's no time to explain. They'll be here soon. Listen to me closely. You've been the talk of the town all day, asking after the Burnham lad. I heard he never made it to Boston, that he was caught by the order of Dagon.
Did he pocket anything from the store's safe?
Thankfully, no. It's sturdy. He'd never have wrenched it open with a crowbar. There's something in there that needs protecting from the order. You've got to get it out of Innsmouth. Take the key to the back of my store. The safe combination's in my diary, upstairs. Hurry, Jack!
What the hell's in the safe anyway?
You've gone too far this time, Wait. We're taking you in for murder. You'll swing for this.
Wait, he didn't do anything wrong.
He killed his own daughter. His own flesh and blood. There's plenty wrong with that. I'm reckoning you do well to mind your own business, stranger. In Innsmouth, we handle things by the old ways.
Jack. Oh, thank God I found you. Waite's been arrested for the murder of his daughter.
I know. It's my fault, Rebecca.
What are you talking about, Jack? What's your fault?
There was something in the attic. Some kind of animal, and I let it loose. It's all my fault. The police dragged Waits off. He can't take the fall for this. He's done nothing wrong. We gotta do something.
Guilty or not, the Order will see him lynched for it. There's nothing you can do.
You don't look like your standard crook, sweetheart.
Jesus, you crazy sap! Who the hell are you?
Jack Walters, private detective. And considering your recent break-in and entering, how about I ask the questions?
Have you any idea who I am?
No, and I really don't care.
My family has influential contacts in the Order, so I'd advise you to mind your manners, sir.
I'm from out of town. The Order doesn't hold much sway with me.
Really? Out of town, you say? How interesting. I'm Ruth Billingham.
Huh. You're Brian's broad. That figures.
Brian? I don't believe I know a Brian.
Yeah, right. I've been fed that line 1,000 times, and from much better liars than you. Look, Ruth, the rumor around town is that your lover boy's in the hands of the Order.
What? No, that's not true. They'll have him killed. It was all my idea. I just wanted a clean break from here.
What do you want me to do?
I don't know. You're the detective. You think of something. I'll be waiting out at the old fishing cannery the next 2 nights, just past the abandoned railway station to Rowley. When you find him, give him this. He'll know it's from me.
Yes, that's it. The safe holds a heavily bound manuscript. The front is embossed with the words, Book of Dagon.
his own flesh and blood? Damn shame.
Maybe. Maybe not.
What do you mean, maybe, Charlie? I seen Elliot dragging him off. Caked in blood he was.
Aye. But Birch reckons she were ripped open, Joe. I don't reckon Tom would have the strength for that sort of killing.
I ain't got much time for talking, Charlie. I got instructions from the order to make certain the outsider doesn't leave tonight.
Would that be the strange feller you brought into Innsmouth a couple hours back?
Yeah.
I'm reckoning on him asking for lodging here this evening.
Evening.
Aye.
The name's Jack Walters. I'm just visiting.
You don't say, sir. Gilman. Charlie Gilman. I run this here hotel of an evening.
Do you have board for the night?
We've plenty on the top floor of the house. Nice views over the town, I'm told.
Great. That sounds just swell.
Hey, you all right there, sir? You're starting to look kind of funny there for a while. Face as white as bone and eyes as black as coal. Like you'd seen a ghost or something.
I'm fine, thanks. It's just the sea air around these parts. It makes me queasy.
The Innsmouth's breeze is not for your outsiders.
Charlie, can you come with me? I need to be telling you something. Perfectly.
Excuse me, sir. The Innsmouth law doesn't like to be kept hanging about. I'll be right back with you shortly.
It's the key to the back office. It's unlocked. The rug is caked in dried up blood and guts. There are severed body parts strewn all over the office. The hatchet is encrusted with blood. I'm not touching it.
If you just follow me, sir, I'll show you to your lodgings. I heard there was a killing over at the old Waits house tonight. They reckon the old fool killed his own daughter. Caked head to toe in her blood, they says, and had to be dragged away, screaming and crying. I reckon there'll be a lynching for what he done. You're still looking pallid, sir. You're needing to have yourself some rest. Sleep well, and keep down the racket. Us Innsmouth are quiet folk.
Better. Not exactly safe, but the best I'm gonna get in this infernal town.
The great city of Nakotas. Rest now, Jack. You are safe. What was in the light, Jack? Where do you want to go? We are your history, Jack, and your future.
I don't understand.
You will, in time.
Gilman, where have you put the outsider?
Top of the house, room 401.
Come on, let's have him.
Just keep the noise down.
Here, take the keys.
Curses! It's locked. Probably bolted on the other side. He's awake in there. I can hear him moving about.
Break the door down, you damn fool.
Quick! I see him heading.
One's away.
They've lost them off the roof. He's gotta be somewhere in there. Spread out. Search the floor. He's hiding somewhere. Curses! We lost him.
Maybe they got out somewhere. Get the front doors open. Search the alleys and streets. In the name of the Order of Dagon, find the outsider and kill him.
Shit. This order really wants me dead. I'd better watch my step. Christ, they're everywhere. I need to keep my head down.
William! For God's sake!
Your friend is dead.
Jesus Christ, no! You're a fool, Willie! Told you it wasn't safe in there.
Look, fella, I know you're upset, but I really need some help.
Ah, you're the outsider they're hunting tonight. You don't have a hope, stranger. The Order's mob will be everywhere you turn. Down the sewers is the only place that them folks balk at venturing. And for good cause at that, mind you.
I can cope with foul air. It'll be a change from the stink of dead fish.
You're not getting my meaning, stranger. There's rumoring of real horrors in the black dankness beneath these streets. Maybe the folk with the Tain are devils. But at least they're devils of this earth. You ever hear tell of a Shaggoth, stranger?
Just tell me where I can get into the sewers.
Alright, you've been warned. Just the other side of this here building is a road leading down to the filtration plant. There's an open sewer pit down there. Good luck, stranger.
I'm not so sure this was one of my better ideas.
He's in the truck!
Show them!
A sturdy-looking metal bar.
Don't let him get away!
The fan's old and rusted. The sewers mustn't have been maintained for some time.
Don't let him get away!
Hello?
No, wait!
What the hell is all this stuff? Oh, God. It's the old fisherman, Zadok Allen.
Jack, you're alive. Thank God.
Just barely. The Order has got half this blasted town on my heels.
I warned you, Jack. I told you the Order wouldn't stand to...
Save it, sweetheart. You found anything more on Brian?
He never made it out of town. The Order has him holed up in the old jailhouse until he's needed.
Needed? Needed for what?
Sacrifice, Jack. To Dagon. They'll take him out to Devil's Reef, and he'll never be seen again.
Dagon? Sacrifice? This is crazy talk. Innsmouth's old fishing tales have muddled your mind. But I don't want another death on my conscience. Where's this jailhouse?
It's out the back of the Merchant's Bank, just past the old water tower. We better keep off the streets. The tainted are roaming everywhere. There's a secret crypt under the church that leads out to someplace safe. We can use that. My father built it when he was minister.
Okay, get your father and let's go.
I can't. I mean, he wouldn't pledge himself to Dagon. He called it blasphemy. The Order found him and...
Jeez. I'm sorry, Rebecca. Did your father ever show you how to get into this crypt?
No, but he gave me this. I think it'll help.
Found us. We have to leave now.
The church is this way. Follow me.
Come out!
We know you're in there, outsider.
God, help us. We'll have to make a run for it.
It's
Follow
over
me,
now.
Jack. We'll be protected inside. Follow me, Jack.
No! Shoot him! You can't get away!
Just give yourself up, outsider. The Order will have mercy on your rotten soul. Open these
There are markings everywhere. It must have been down here that Rebecca's father figured out that mysterious sign. All these articles relate to the deaths of Innsmouth citizens. It's a registry of births, deaths, and marriages in Innsmouth. A small stone plaque engraved with a series of numbers. They all appear to be volumes on the history of Innsmouth. The postcard fits exactly over the plaque. I can see some of the numbers. Yes, that's it. I've cracked it. The safe holds a stone cross.
In the name of the Order of Dagon, find the outsider and kill him!
Hello, Jack.
Mackie, have you been tailing me?
You could say that. Drop me a line next time you're planning on taking the stealthy approach. I'll watch and take notes.
Funny. I don't get it, Mackie. What's your angle on all of this?
I already told you. I work for the government. I've got friends at the top. Friends who've invested a lot of time and dough in Innsmouth. They don't want to see their investigation set back by some private op turning up the heat with some mindless caper.
If you mean the Burnham boy, they're gonna kill him, Mackie. You know it and I know it. I can't let that happen.
You're not thinking of breaking him out. He's just a punk, Jack.
Where's the jailhouse, Mackie?
Very well. It's your funeral. The window over there to your left looks over the jail back alley.
See you around, Mackie.
You got anything to report?
Nope. We should be out there, Nathan. Helping with the hunt.
You have your orders. We'll stay with the sacrifices. They'll yield us much favor with the order.
Dagon. The chief's always up there napping. Why ain't he out here with us?
His time draws nigh. Martin can't shut his eyes properly no more. He'll take to the water soon. Then it'll be me taking charge around here, and things will be done different. Now get inside, and mind that you don't forget to bolt the door.
A crowbar. That could come in handy.
Who's there? I can hear you.
Shh! I'm a private detective. My name's Jack Walters. I'm looking for Burnham.
Look, fella, I'm Burnham. What the hell is it you want?
Why did you knock off the First National and the variety store?
What? I'm the manager of First National. Why the blazes would I rob my own store? They haven't even charged me with anything. Look, just clear off before you get me in trouble. If Garrison spots you, he'll scream this joint down.
Garrison?
Yeah, Henry Garrison. He's the crazy fella in the next cell. Whenever he throws a fit, one of Martin's mob are all over this alley like a rash. Especially tonight. They seem incredibly twitchy, much more than usual.
I see your eyes at the window, hiding in the blackness.
Back here would be a great hiding spot.
Shut your trap in there.
Please, no.
Something outside must have sent him crazy. I suppose I better check it out.
He'll be back at any moment. Hide.
There ain't nothing here.
Rats. I hear them in the walls. Scratching. Yes, scratching. Stop mocking me. Grubby little rats with their fleshy tails.
Here was nothing. Just another one of Garrison's.
This doll. It must be Ramona's.
Dig on.
Brian, where do they keep the keys?
Why should I trust you?
What? In case you hadn't noticed it, fella, you're in a bit of a jam here.
It could be a trap.
Are you crazy?
Stop bothering me.
Ruth Billingham gave me this.
What? This is the photograph I gave her before. Oh, damn. I've been so foolish. I'm sorry. If Ruth trusts you, Jack, then so do I.
Where are the keys to the cells?
They'll be upstairs with Andrew Martin, the chief constable. He's usually asleep or in the bath around this time. His skin's badly diseased from the Innsmouth taint. Keeping it wet seems to help his suffering.
Do you reckon Wim got to him about what Jacob's doing with refinery? The saga, some folks reckon.
Mind it was Robert's idea.
Rumor has it that Sebastian's got different plans than Robert on getting Innsmouth prospering again.
Firefly! Vampires!
I reckon they've caught the outsider by now.
What if they ain't? If he gets out of Innsmouth, he'll bear tales to others of what he's seen.
Shut your trap, Elliot. The order will make certain the outsider don't leave town.
The keys to the cells. Now I can free
Ready
Brian.
for another beating?
You'd better leave it alone for the present. The order generally prefers an unsoiled sacrifice.
The boy's been asking why he
Messing with the alarm would be too risky.
Maybe we should tell him. Tell him he's gonna be killed for Dagon's pleasure.
It's unlocked.
The garage on the main street holds an old automobile. It should be able to get us clear of town.
I consort with
Should
the
be able
abominations.
to.
Follow me. This is it. Damn it! They're not normally locked. We'll have to find another way in. Where to now, Jack? was that?
There's something down there.
Nice work, Jack. Oh, the stench here is sickening. And it smacks of more than just sewage.
Bravo, Jack. Congratulations on your new promotion to Innsmouth's enemy #1.
Shut your trap, Maggie. You're not a factory inspector.
Who do you work for?
Okay, detective. I'll come clean. I'm an undercover agent for the United States Treasury Department. We've been working closely with the FBI on a secret investigation of Innsmouth. I'm the inside man.
Really? What have you been able to find out?
The Innsmouth look, Jack. It's at the heart of the problems in this town. More than half the population must be infected by now. The spreading of that contagion, or whatever the hell you want to call it, is the key. I just know it.
This is all very interesting, fellas, but we gotta get out of Innsmouth with Ruth.
She's waiting for us at some old fishing cannery, just past the station to Rowley.
Listen, Jack. There are some agents watching the road not far past that spot. If you can make it there, you'll be safely picked up. This is strictly off the record, but if you want to survive, I'd pick up some firepower.
I need you to do something for me. You can do it while I get this thing started. When they arrested me, they took a brooch I was carrying. It belonged to Ruth. It carries her picture inside. I won't leave it behind.
Are you crazy? We don't have time for this.
They'll be holding it in the jail office safe.
I don't know the combination.
I overheard Ropes talking to one of the other guards. He said something about an important date, and someone called Captain Obed Marsh. If you have a dig around the jailhouse, I'm sure you'll find something.
If you want to get in through the back door, just knock, and I'll open it for you.
The government must have known about Innsmouth for a long time. Why the sudden interest?
A few years back, some new hotshot was made head of the FBI. His name's Hoover. He's on a personal mission to wipe crime from this country. He's a good agent. Just don't tell him any jokes.
Stay alert. Detective Gunn. Fire in the walls. Rats in the walls. I hear them. So
Safe. This must be Ruth's brooch. Brian, it's me. Open up.
I'm still not done with the car yet, Jack.
Here it is.
Thanks, Jack. Ruth would have been heartbroken if I'd lost it. I'll be done in just a second. Hold on. I'm finished. Get in the back. I know the way. Jack, I think I saw some ammo in the back of the truck. We'll need it.
Get us out of here.
Hold on, Jack.
To what? Whoa!
check this out. Gotta get through that
hell,
tunnel.
just force your way through.
It's too dangerous. The canisters on that truck are explosive.
Get him now!
Get out, Jack. The old fishing cannery is just around the corner. Hurry up.
But it's swarming with the order.
Just find Ruth. I'll meet you at the other side.
Jack, I'm up here.
Ruth, what the hell are you doing up there?
I must have been followed. They stormed inside just moments ago. There was gunfire outside. I only just managed to climb up here and threw the ladder down to escape. I'm trapped up here, Jack. The door's padlocked, and this ledge isn't gonna hold for much longer. I don't want to die, Jack. Help me!
Keep back. I'll figure something out.
I can hear something.
Search everywhere.
He's around here somewhere. No!
Find him.
Look everywhere! Show yourself out. Flatter the area!
Search everywhere.
Come here!
Come on, sweetheart. Brian's meeting us out back.
I'll never be able to make it across the rafters. You'll have to get that door open. Please, help me!
Let's get the hell out of here.
Lead the way.
Spread out!
Come on, Ruth. Hurry the hell up.
Wait for me.
There's a bridge out of town not far from here. Just hold on.
Did I ask for your damn opinion? Remember who funds this damn nut house.
Very well. He's awake.
Ah, Mr. Walters. Our friends in the Boston PD hold you up as quite the hero. Before you went all screwy, that is. I don't like heroes, Mr. Walters.
And I don't care for your opinions, whoever the hell you are.
J. Edgar Hoover, from the Bureau. And considering your position, Mr. Walters, you best mind your manners. Now, what was your business in Innsmouth?
Just stopping in on some broad. I was feeling down on my luck. Needed the company.
Ah, bullshit. There are only two types of folks that visit Innsmouth, criminals and fools. And you don't seem like a fool.
Appearances can be deceptive.
I see. Dr. Hardstrom, if you'd be so kind. Wake him up.
Just charge me with something, 'cause I don't know nothing.
This is not gonna stop, Mr. Walters, so you may as well level with me.
I already told you. It was nothing. Missing person case, and I needed the dough.
Where's my daddy, Johnny? Where's my daddy?
I was only checked in for one night, and I had to blow the joint in the early hours. Seems the locals didn't take kindly to my snooping.
For Christ's sake, Walters! Is it normal in your line of work to break a punk out of the can, then breeze out of town in a stolen car?
Only on the good days, but not normally, no. I've had a shitty night, Hoover, so I'd really appreciate you cutting me some slack. What's the Bureau's beef with Innsmouth, anyway?
Widespread criminal activity, Mr. Walters, and half the damn town's involved. Our government's never had to handle something on this scale before, but they won't sanction a full-scale operation without more evidence.
Well, I appreciate the bedtime story. I don't see where I come into this.
Thanks to your meddling, Mackey's gone missing. And he was close to something. Something we could use.
Missing? What do you mean, missing?
He was supposed to check in hours ago. Our plans have now changed. You'll be accompanying us back into Innsmouth, Mr. Walters, on a small-scale raid. Our target? The Marsh Refinery.
I'm not your lapdog, Hoover. I don't work for the Bureau.
I'm not in the business of making requests, Mr. Walters. Or have you forgotten your past so quickly? A signature here, a signature there, and we can make you a permanent fixture of this delightful establishment. I could even arrange for you to have your old room back.
Fuck you.
Good night, Mr. Walters. Pleasant dreams. Look here, Walters. Your profile shows that you're a man to be trusted, even allowing for your stint in the nut house. I've packed you with armaments. I demand your complete cooperation. Our reconnaissance reports have confirmed Sebastian Marsh, the manager of the refinery, will be out of town on business. He's left his son Jacob in charge of operations. We won't get a better chance to launch this raid. Our mission is to capture Jacob Marsh. He may be our only chance to get under the skin of the Marsh family. We must secure him alive. Even with Sebastian away, we expect the refinery to be heavily guarded. I'll fill you in with more details when we have breached the main doors. Jack, you better stay in the car while my agents secure the entrance. Get in your positions, agents! Keep sight of the loading bay! On the roof! Sustain your fire! Take them down! Hold your fire! Cooper, get those damn doors open!
No, wait!
Cooper! Take cover! Get clear of the car, Jack! Now! They're gonna get cut to pieces! The gunner is too holed in. None of us can make a clean shot.
For God's sake, Hoover, get your men out of there. They're sitting ducks.
Nonsense! We'll lay down some covering fire, you get your ass up there, and show us what you can do.
What?
You heard me. Now go!
He's tucked in too tight!
Bay doors are giving him too much protection! We should fall back!
Sustain your fire!
We'll get cut to pieces if we stay out here much longer!
Someone needs to get in close. We'll never hit him from this range. He's down. The area is clear.
Well done, Jack. Wait by me while my men secure the area. Check reception.
It's locked, sir.
Break it down, then secure the area. I want Marsh alive. Everything else is a viable target. Fall out.
Understood, sir.
Okay, Hoover. What's the plan?
I want to know where the hell they're getting all this gold. Come on, let's take a look around.
What the hell was that noise? It came from somewhere below.
The elevator. Follow me, Jack. What the hell? What happened down there, Agent? Did you find Marsh? What are you staring at, Jack? He was just a field agent. He knew the risks. The power's been cut from the elevator. It must have been shut down from the mains. You try the next floor down. See if you can find the generator. I'll secure this floor.
Nelson.
I can't be certain, but that looks like the remains of Agent Nelson.
Stop right there, Marsh.
Goodbye, Mr. Walters.
grinder smeared with Agent Nelson's blood and guts.
Jack, I'm up here! Do something for Christ's sake!
Shut it, Hoover! As for you, Mr. Walters, we've just about had enough of your meddling in Innsmouth affairs.
It was my pleasure to inconvenience you, Marsh.
After you've watched your copper friend here die, I'm coming after you!
Shoot him! Shoot the screwy bastard! Hurry up, Jack! Quickly, Jack! No time like the present! For Christ's sake, just shoot him!
I'll get you for that, Walters!
Hurry up, Jack! We're on a time limit here! Hurry the hell up, Jack!
No sweat.
You have my full gratitude, Walters. You'd make a first-rate agent. Too bad you got that stinking attitude.
A lousy night of torture can really grate on a man's mood.
If your aim was as sharp as your wit, then Marsh wouldn't have gotten away.
Your orders were to take him alive, not blow his brains out.
That was before the crazy psychopath tried to kill me. Besides, you left his briefcase by the controls. There's probably enough evidence in there to sanction a full-scale raid. So I couldn't care less if you bring him back in small boxes. Just get the bastard.
Wake up, Mr. Walters! You fool! You've got no idea what you're dealing with now. I want you to witness the power of the Order of Dagon! Aya Dagon! Aya Hadra! Jack, you're not looking so good. Don't worry, it'll all be over soon.
Listen, I'm gonna kill you, you creepy bastard.
Yes, of course you are. But let us wait till after we...
This must activate the vat pump. I don't see that improving its mood. Perhaps a touch more stimulation is needed. That.
I see you made it at last. Seems Marsh managed to give you the slip. Fortunately, we had him picked up as he tried to flee.
The Order of Dagon will make you pay for this, Hoover. I am Cthulhu. I am Dagon.
Get this ugly bastard out of my face, Agent Harper.
Yes, sir. Come on, Marsh. Move it.
Hoover, you gotta evacuate the building. There's something down there.
All in good time. We found a key in Marsh's possession. A key he was most reluctant to give up. It must have been for the elevator panel, giving access to an additional floor at the very foundation of this refinery. All my agents are busy planting explosives to flatten this place to the ground. I want you to find a way down there and check it out.
Not a chance. I already told you, there's something down there. I barely got out alive.
I made it clear back at the asylum, Mr. Walters. I don't make requests.
Okay, but I'll be needing another gun.
The fuses are primed. You've got 30 minutes before this place blows. Move!
It's a secret gold vault. This must be where the Marshes hoard their wealth. I can't pick it up. The gem is firmly... Staring at the statue's making my head pound. The plaque is engraved with text written in some kind of ancient language. Interesting.
At last, we found you.
It's nice of you fellas to show up.
What the hell is this place?
It's some sort of shrine, probably used by the Marshes for private worship.
And the oversized gargoyle?
That's no gargoyle, Agent. That's Cthulhu.
Fellas, this chamber's about to be buried under 4 floors of brick and metal.
Okay, Walters, let's get out of here before this place blows.
Have your men been able to determine the location of this old smuggling route?
Not yet. Our intelligence estimates the most likely site would be further downstream. The monoxide is frozen over, so we should be just fine on foot. Let's get moving. Move out, Marines! Secure the area!
Yes, sir! You heard the man. Move out. Hi, you take point. Parker, you cover our flank. Yes, sir.
Keep your eyes peeled and your weapons ready. Get the hell down that road, now! Hurry up, Jack. It's your drop.
The ice is breaking up. Better get moving.
all dead, aren't they?
They were trapped. There was nothing anyone could have done.
Damn it! I tried to tell them, but the corporal wouldn't listen. They just wanted to slaughter those things.
What's your name, soldier?
Private Parker. Private Joe Parker.
Well, Parker, it looks like you found the old smuggling entrance.
The door's frozen over. I already tried to open it, but it's stuck fast. We'll have to melt the ice. You operate the flamethrower. I'll cover the door.
Parker, hold it! Ah, shit. What the hell could have spawned such an abomination?
Jack? Is that you?
Mackie, where do they keep the keys to the cells?
I don't know for sure. Probably somewhere up in the main hall. What the blazes is going on?
A few hours ago, the government sanctioned a full-scale operation into Innsmouth. It seems you were right about the contagion.
I knew it. Why the delayed assault on the order? We have to arrest Robert Marsh now.
They can't breach the doors. Anyone who gets close is driven mad.
The guards were discussing some mural that Robert Marsh had etched onto the main doors. They said it was powered by a sacred ceremony to the Old Ones, whatever the hell that means.
We have to stop that ceremony. Sit tight, Mackie. I'll be right back. I better watch my step. This place could be crawling with guards. Ramona? The large mural is engraved with text from some ancient language. The Book of Dagon is missing a few of the symbols. It's a prayer of some sort, but I can't complete the translation. Yes, that's it. The safe holds a pistol, a crumpled scroll of paper, and a heavily bound manuscript embossed with the word Ponape. Vehuin in Kugnath, Fanu Neimna, Vuna Glazai, Vuna Glazana Koth, Riga Zengaro, Dagon. These look like the keys to the cells. Now I can free Mackie.
Hurry up, Jack. You gotta get me out of here. Well done, Jack. Did you find the ceremony?
Not exactly. I think it's being held in some underground chamber. A great stone disc is covering the entranceway. I'm gonna need your help to get inside.
I'll need a gun.
No problem. It didn't take much detective work to figure out who this belongs to.
First-rate work, Jack. Let's go.
The winch is operated by... Okay, Mackie, this is it. You raise the lid and I'll crash the party.
Good luck, Jack.
It's the outsider. Destroy him.
That must have been Robert Marsh leading the ceremony. I'd better get after him. This plinth would have held the tablets of Dagon. Marsh must have taken them with him. I can hear running water. These must be old smuggling tunnels leading out to the harbor.
Jack, our friends in the FBI have been putting the screws on some of the locals. They're a crazy bunch, but all evidence points to a stronghold somewhere below Devil's Reef. Just 20 minutes ago, we lost contact with the sub that was patrolling those waters.
Thank you, Officer Winter. Their last communication was just some garbled message about an underwater city. We've got to make our way to the reef and find this stronghold. The old smuggling tunnels that lead below the seabed will be our best option.
Look, I appreciate you pulling me aboard, but what you're talking about sounds like suicide.
Nonsense. Lieutenant, let's plan the landing in my office.
It's a good job we spotted you. The waters around these parts are no place for swimming.
How you holding up, Henson?
Listen, Jack. I've been to a lot of places, and I've seen a lot of screwy shit. But there ain't nothing that's ever been standing once this baby's... Man, what the hell was that?
Johnson!
Wait, stay away from the sides! Get the rifle, Jack! We're under attack! Jack, help me guard the entrance. We gotta stop them from catching the ship! We're under attack! Where'd they go? Come back, you fish-faced bastards! That was a close call.
Well done, Henson.
Most of the crew are dead, Jack. Why the retreat?
I don't get it either.
Everyone, take cover!
That wave was no natural incident. It looks like there's some sort of witchcraft happening on the reef. Jack, try using the cannon scope to get a better look.
Take cover!
I don't mind telling you, I got a bad feeling about this baby.
there!
Take it easy, Thompson. Now tell me slowly, what's the situation?
Thank heavens you're alive, sir. There's hardly any of the crew left, and it looks like some of those things managed to get below deck.
Have you seen Captain Hurst?
He's gone delirious, sir. Locked himself in his quarters. He won't answer the door to no one. With respect, sir, he's off his nut.
Ugh. We need him to open the armory. Get inside!
Run!
Shut the door! Damn, I'm almost out of bullets. Gotta get below deck. Head for the armory.
Manhole locked, sir. We'll have to head for the stern. Jack, you keep back and look after Officer Winter. I'll make sure the infirmary's clear. This way. Shut the doors behind you.
Hurry up, we're gonna make it.
Hold the door. It's locked.
I've got the keys.
Bolt the damn door, Jack. We're gonna die.
We need to keep moving.
That door won't hold forever. We gotta keep moving. The armory's not far. It's just through the main engine room.
Wait! I'm sorry, sir. I thought you were one of those things. No one got hurt. Just calm.
The captain's room's through here.
The Lord is my shepherd. I shall not want. He maketh me to lie down in green pastures. He leadeth me beside the still waters. He restoreth my soul. He leadeth me in paths of righteousness for his name's sake. Yea, though I walk through the valley of the shadow of
Captain
death,
Hurst!
I
It's
will
Officer
fear no
Winter.
evil, for thou art with me. Thy rod and thy staff,
It's all right
they
now,
comfort
Captain.
me.
Everything's
Thou
under
preparest
control.
a table before
We're just
me in
checking
the
through the
presence
ship.
of mine enemies. Thou anointed my head with oil. My cup runneth over. Surely goodness
Captain
and mercy
Hurst, open
shall
the
follow
door.
me all the days of my life.
Captain Hurst!
And I will
It's Officer
dwell in
Winter.
the house of the Lord forever. Amen.
Damn it! We need that armory key. We've got to find another way in. Oh.
You go. I'll stay and look after him.
The door's bolted shut. At last, it's the key to the armory. The door's bolted shut. It's unlocked. Some sticks of dynamite, always useful.
Oh, shit! How the hell did you get in here?
A small vent, a few sticks of dynamite, and a minor explosion.
You idiot! Sealing the exits is the only way we've kept those damn things out! What the hell? It's switched to auxiliary power. Oh, and there must be an engine fault. Just great. We're sitting real pretty now. You'd better go and sort it out.
Lay off. Have you been hitting the pipe? You're the engineer, you sort it out. I know nothing from nothing about ship engines.
No way in hell! Those bloody things are everywhere! I already tried to get the welding kit from the cargo hold. We got jumped! Jesus, it was so fast! Only me and Paul got out alive. We had to lock Barry down there with it. Take these keys. With the welding kit, at least we could seal these doors, you know, give ourselves a bit more time.
It's unlocked. I think I found the problem. That'll need repairing before the ship's going anywhere.
Thank goodness you're back.
I'd rather not talk to him. He's a stinking coward.
Give me that! We've got to seal the doors! There've been noises at the other entrance. They're trying to break in. Damn it! Do something!
When our foe moved on land, we would track them by the strange footprints they left in their wake, consisting of 5 circular toe marks. They were blind, yet had exceptional sensitivity to both motion and sound. In battle, these creatures could harness the power of the winds with terrifying precision. It wasn't until the great energy weapon was developed that we had the means to fight their evil. Then we were able to drive them down deep into the catacombs beneath their basalt towers, sealing all routes with impenetrable trapdoors. The winds here are fierce, and there isn't much shelter ahead. I need to be careful.
Seems these Kanakis would worship and understand gods. We keep the human sacrifice and not...
A strangely carved disc.
You got something in the water that eve. Out the other side of Devil's Cave. Some kind of thing.
There's heavy gusts of air coming from the hole.
Supposing I'd not return so soon.
Never mind that. Where the hell is Robert?
Your brother's been leading the children in prayer with Mother.
We don't have time for this religious nonsense. There are troops packing the streets, and the order's been completely overrun. It won't be too long before they find out about this place.
I've made certain the temple's well protected. There's plenty of men patrolling all in the main hallway in prison.
Good. The barrier has got to hold. Keep on your guard and check the entrance from the reef. I'm going to the lab.
I'd better keep my head down. I've got a much better chance of survival if they don't know I'm here.
Well, what do we have here? I don't believe you have an invitation to our little party.
Just check the guest list. I'm under the section for fellas that ain't ugly freaks.
Throw our jester friend here in with the lab rats. I'll deal with him on a more intimate level later. Increase the security levels. Check the area. Make sure he's alone.
It's just an old chisel.
Right, that's it. If the Megalo found, I'll rip a limb from them.
I don't want to disturb him again.
These twins off of the laboratories, they keep the doors are shut and sealed. The outsiders have not been able to cross through the barrier. Mother Song is holding. There are many joining in prayer. Excellent. Dismissed.
What the hell do you think you're doing, Robert? We're in the middle of an invasion, and you've got our orders singing hymns!
You're a fool, Sebastian. I command the Order of Dagon, not you.
The research must be protected at all costs!
I've shut the lab down, Sebastian.
What? This is madness! Can't you see how far Esther's come?
Your trivial experiments are of no concern to me. All energies must be directed at completing the translation of the tablets. The work of my great-grandfather must be finished. Take your worthless body back to shore. You are of no further use to the Order.
That's not going to happen, Robert!
You will kneel before Father Dagon.
Cursed! I'm cursed with this vile plague!
Oh, shit.
Please, stranger, I beg you, put me out of this misery!
I need your help. I have to get into the temple.
Only those loyal to the Order have access through the main doors. But There's an old passage. A passage that runs deep beneath the temple. Though I warn you now, outsider, tread cautiously. I've heard talk of ancient dwellers in those dark depths. An evil from a forgotten time.
This just keeps getting better. So how do I get down there?
Explore the abandoned areas. That is all I can tell you. Now, please, kill me and my pain. Kill me!
There's no way I'm trying that again. I don't think he'll be bothering me again. This hammer could come in useful. That should do the trick. There's some peculiar vegetation here. It doesn't look safe. It's written in some kind of ancient language. These are the tablets of Dagon. This must be the original source text for Obed's translation, the Book of Dagon. I can now read some of the last passages. I'll write them down. This gong must be used as a call to worship. I'll need to decipher it. According to the text, the doors can only be opened with an ancient chant spoken by someone in possession of a sacred charm. I'm not going to be able to get through it without that charm. Behuin and Kugnath, Fanu Naemna, Bagliz Kafungin, Kathavahel, Kulth Cthulhu Kafungni, I-a Rigazengaro, I-a Hydra. Bagliz Kafungin, Kathavahel, Kulth Cthulhu Kafungni, I-a Rigazengaro, Hydra.
Jack! How the... Oh my god! Is he okay?
What the hell happened to him? Check his pulse.
Jack! Can you hear me? Jack!
Jack. Why have you summoned me?
There is something I must show you. We must hurry. Time is short.
Where are we going?
The Great Library. A terrible conflict is upon us, and our hosts will not survive it. The keenest minds are already projecting to later days.
Who will be the enemy? There have been no ructions with either the Migo in the north, or Cthulhu's kin to the south.
In your wanderings, did you come upon the vast sealed trapdoors at the foundation of the old city?
Yes, but I didn't understand their purpose.
There was a terrible war between us and a race of half-polypus creatures that had been dominant until our arrival. This volume tells of that bloody period.
Why are you showing me this now?
They are still down there, Jack, thriving in the darkness. They are plotting to break free of their bonds and wreak a terrible revenge. The end is inevitable, and close, very close.
How much time do we have? What the hell was that?
You are no longer safe. Follow me.
If this is the end, where am I supposed to go?
It's time for you to go back.
Back?
Yes, back to your old mind. But before you leave, there is something more you need to know.
What is this place?
The human mind is too delicate a fabric for the return displacement. It could easily tear. Your memories of Nikotis must be cleaned.
Will I remember nothing of this place? 6 years of my life, and for nothing?
When the time comes, you will remember. We will be waiting in the shadows of your dreams.
These riddles make no sense. What was it I needed to know?
Did you ever wonder about your visions?
Nightmares. It came with the territory. Sometimes it helped with the cases.
Bad dreams are never that accurate. You are different from the rest of your race, Jack. Your father could see it. Suicide was his escape from the truth.
What's this got to do with him?
He has been here too. He was displaced just moments before you were conceived. I was the transferred mind.
What are you saying? That you're my father?
Not entirely. You are not of our kind, but neither are you completely human. I'm sorry, Jack. There is no more time.
I like the way you smile at me, babe.
Mr. Walters? Mr. Walters! Can you hear me? Mr. Walters?
He's convulsing. We're losing him.